Hi everyone, welcome to day 7, 30 movies, 30 days. It's Rose McInerney coming to you from ReelTalk. It is the place where we talk about movies and use them as conversation for things that matter in the world and things we should be talking about. So today's movie is currently out in theaters and it's called Where'd You Go? Or Where'd You Go, Bernadette? That's it, Where'd You Go, Bernadette? It's kind of a strange title. But it has some fantastic acting that's happening in the movie. So Cate Blanchett, we all love Cate Blanchett, and she co-stars with Billy Crudup, who is known as Algie. He plays the character Algie, her husband in the movie, and Cate is, her character's name is Bernadette. So Bernadette goes missing. It's not really the way that it looks, though, having said that, in the commercials that you see. So here's what I think about the movie. I'll give you a quick recap first. So the movie is about a couple. We learn very quickly from the beginning that Cate is struggling. She's had an incredible career. She's a savant, really, a genius architect. And we get this in little bits and drabs. The two, both Cate and Billy, have a child named B, and B is a super bright student, an old soul, and is going to be heading off to high school the next year. So there's problems in the family, of course. For some reason, Cate is depressed. They're living in this rundown, beautiful home, but it's completely run down. It seems totally dysfunctional. And Cate can't seem to cope. She's an agoraphobe and can't leave the house. She doesn't get along with any of the women in the neighborhood. You know, and it's just kind of a mess. She's not happily married, even though you can tell that the two of them love each other. So the premise is essentially that the youngest daughter, they promised her that when she finished her middle school that they would take her on a trip or do whatever she asked for, that she was allowed to ask for some gift. And so the gift is to go to Antarctica. This child is bright and she wants her parents to go with her and explore. So of course, Cate, as an agoraphobe, is going to have a hard time going. A number of things transpire. I don't want to tell you all of the details because I think the surprise element is a good one. But essentially, we go on this trip and Bernadette is looking to find herself. So what do I think about the movie? I'm going to give it kind of a 1.5 thumbs up. Reason being, it's almost 2 thumbs up. Cate really saves the movie. Her acting is amazing. She is probably one of the most renowned actors of our time. I think she ranks right up there with Meryl Streep, Naomi Watts, Judi Dench, Maggie Smith, the whole list of them. So I think that she really does save the movie, and one of the reasons I'm wearing these glasses today is this is really how she looks for at least the first 2/3 of the movie until she comes out of herself. So she really gets into character, and honestly, you feel for her. I lost myself in Cate. So number one, the acting is over the top. Number two, I also love what the movie has to say, and really it's about her running from herself more than anything else. She's not even running away from other people. She's running from herself. She's lost who she is, and I think most of us can understand and identify with that, particularly if you get lost in your career, you forget to take time out and maybe enjoy beautiful scenery like this and live life, or you have children and you lose who you are as a couple and you become just mom and dad. So there's a whole pile of ways we could spin that one. But essentially remembering who we are and practicing self-love. And then the third reason why I like this movie is that in the end, the women come together, or at least her foe, her female foe, Kristen Wiig, who plays a great character, does help her in the end. So there is kind of a nice happy ending to all of this. And there's also some great cameos with Lawrence Fishburne, Megan Mullally. There's a whole Judy Blume. There's a whole list of acting that saves it. So what am I calling this? I'm going to say go ahead and watch it. Go see it. Particularly the ladies. I think it's maybe more a chick flick than anything. But I'm calling it the Thelma and Louise, maybe the modern update. Reason being, I think that Cate plays a character much like Susan Sarandon Asking Questions back in 1991, if you remember that Thelma and Louise. So I'm going to say go get this one. Go get it. Get a big tub of popcorn. You may even cry a little bit. The scenery is pretty beautiful, and the water reference was to the Antarctic. The scenery is pretty cool. So anyway, that's my take. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.